Hey guys, it's Mary. So I'm going to show you a quick tutorial about how to make some really pretty fall leaves for your projects. I am making some box wraps for a local company, for McLion Chocolate Company, and they look like this. So they have these little leaves here that look like real, like kind of crinkly fall leaves, and then they're on a little wood embossed strip of paper with a little give thanks sign. But I'm going to show you how to make these little paper leaves that look kind of realistic for your cards or layouts or whatever. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to cut out some paper leaves, and I used the Tim Holtz Tattered Leaves Sizzix die. So you can see there's 3 different shapes. So I cut those out just of craft paper, just this brown paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to use some distress ink. I used Fired Brick, Wild Honey, which is kind of like a light orange, and I used Rusty Hinge, which is like a darker orange. So we're going to do one in Rusty Hinge just so you kind of see how to work it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to use a nonstick craft mat, and I think it's from Ranger. And you're just going to put a little bit of ink down on your craft mat. I'm going to turn the camera so you can see that. And then you're just going to spritz a little bit of water on it, so you can see that it kind of beads up like that. And once you do that, you're just going to take one of your leaves, and you're just going to kind of dip it in there and push it down. And you're going to get ink all over your hand, and that's okay. But push it down, kind of get it all nice and inky. And you'll see it's kind of splotchy and really wet. So we're going to set this guy aside. And I'm going to show you the next step with one that I did a little bit earlier. So this is one that I did in the Fired Brick color, and you can see it kind of has a color gradient because I dipped it a couple times. And it's still a little bit damp, but that's good, that's what you want. So when it's still a little bit damp, you're going to kind of crinkle it up, really crinkle it, and then you're going to unfold it. Now the benefit of doing this while it's damp is that it's going to give these crinkles a little bit softer look because the paper is so damp. So it's not going to be like you folded it up and you balled it up, even though that's what you did. It's just going to give it a little bit of texture. Then you can do a couple different colors. You can layer some colors if you want to. This is just the easiest, quickest way. So then you're going to use one of the Ranger ink blenders, and I'm going to use Vintage Photo Distress Ink. And you're just going to get a little bit of ink on your blender and just kind of go over the leaf a little bit. Pick up some of those crunchy spots there. And get the edges and just give it a little bit of texture. And there you go. So you'll see your leaf looks a little crinkly and it's got some good color. You can make one part of it a little browner than the others if you want to. So it looks a little bit, you know, like it's dried up over there. And then what I did for my little box wrap is I just layered a bunch of them together and put the little give thanks on top. So there you go. That is how to make some pretty realistic looking paper leaves for your fall projects. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and hopefully I will get another one together soon.